Hey you guys, what's up? I am doing a review on books 1 and 2 of a 5-book series, and this is the Dreamer series by Adriana Herrera. This is published by Harlequin under the Carina Press imprint. And the first two books are American Dreamer and American Fairytale. The fifth book in the series, American Christmas, comes out in either November or December. I'm gonna put the link in the link bar below so you guys could check that out. I'm also gonna put the date in the video so you could check it out. Her other novel, Here to Stay, has also been released just recently, so I'm gonna put that above, put that link in the link bar below so you can order it if you want as well too. And I'm also gonna put um, Harlequin's website below as well too. Anyway, Dreamers. I like this series. First of all, I'm just gonna say that up front. I like it. It talks about immigration. The sex is hot, but then again, it says Carina Press. You know, the sex has gotten hot. It's very hot in both books, especially book 2 now. Child, that Camilo. The series is about immigrants that come to America that have big dreams and work hard. They love hard, they work hard, and it's mainly some of it is about the way the guy's parents came up to this country and how all 4 boys became friends. You know, um, they all been friends since they were kids or teenagers. Well, teenagers is 13, but that's still a child. That's still under 18. So they've been friends since they were kids. Um, they basically had to work hard. They basically worked hard to stay out the streets, especially dealing with a lot of laws that's very unjust towards black and brown youth and black and brown people in general. Um, Not only on top of that, they also had to deal with the fact of coming out. Well, not really Juan Paul. Well, Juan Pablo, they call him Juan Paul. Not really him per se, because he's straight. But um, Ernesto, what they call Nesto, Camilo, which they call Milo, and Patrice, who is Patrice, or they call P. They had to deal with coming out, not just coming out and just I'm gay. They also have to deal with a lot of traditional, especially more so Patrice dealing with his mom, dealing with more traditional roots and stuff like that, you know. And not only on top of that, especially for folks, for black and brown folks, and me being black, it's 10 times, not even, it's still 10 times worse in my opinion. Well, in my opinion, in my experience, because it's a lot we're still fighting for as well too. Um, American Dreamers deals with Nesto and his food truck, Onagy. And he comes up to Ithaca from New York City. And by the way, they all born and raised in the Bronx. Well, they're all raised in the Bronx. Um, he comes up there to get a food truck. He wants to see what his food truck could take him, and he meets Jude. Jude is has worked at the town library, the county library. He wants to do a book mobile library for like rural counties and things like that, because he definitely is a lot that he wants to give the rural residents something to read. And then on top of that, him dealing with a lot of his history of coming out the closet and things like that, and how books saved his life. Nesto, the hard worker as well, how he works hard. He definitely works hard to prove himself and things like that. You know, they have to learn. They have to learn each other. They definitely have to learn and, you know, get to know each other. The sex is high. Jude is a huge flirt. I like Jude. One thing about Jude I love about him, he speaks his mind. He's the type of person, if it's some BS in town, he gonna speak his mind. He don't give no damns, and I could totally respect that. Carmen is my girl. That's Jude's best friend. Her husband Ted is cool. You see Ted in all of the books. I'm reading American Love Story right now, so you see Ted more in the books as well too. Um, Nesto, he has a nice, his mom, I love his mama first of all. I love his mama. They also have to deal with the town nasty bitch. Excuse me for calling her that, but she is Misty. I don't know. I believe in my soul. Misty is a bigot. She's a racist. She talks down to Nesto and his track. Um, like those people and things like that. I'd be like, somebody need to smack Misty because she's a racist trick. Anyway, enough about going in on her. She just disgusts me. Um, but then her son got them nasty gourmet cheese. Child, don't nobody want them dry ass cheese sandwiches, Misty. Girl, bye. Anyway, so Jude and Carmen it's just a lot going on because Misty has husband in the top place. She wants to be a nasty bully. Like, girl, child, bye. Okay, and then you have now that book was hot. Then we have American Fairytale with Camilo Santiago Briggs and Thomas Huge. I think his name is Cabrino. I don't know. But Thomas is made of money. He worked his behind off. His mom is an immigrant as well. And Camilo's mom deals with depression and some mental health issues as well too. This book particularly deals more. The first book dealt with more with dealing with racism towards immigration and things like that, and how families still react even in 2019 and 2020 about families coming out due to religion. With book two, it deals more with domestic violence and mental health issues as well too, and how domestic violence could affect a child in a way. Camilo is the type, he don't bite his tongue either. He's very flamboyant, not really flamboyant, he's dramatic. He has the flair for the dramatics. But Camilo has he's a hard worker, he's a social worker, and he's trying to build more safe houses for domestic violence people as well too, victims. Thomas is a rich man. Oh, child, let me tell you, chapter one. Baby, when I tell you chapter one, baby, chapter one and two, I was just like, bitch. Baby, when I tell you my law and that scene was hot. Oh, y'all got to read the book to see what I'm talking about, honey. Baby, when I tell you they was whoo, child. Anyway, Thomas is the type that he loves hard. He loves for his family. He loves very hard for his family, and I can respect that. But then Milo is very independent because due to his background growing up and things like that. Of course, they have to try to compromise and things like that. Then we have Thomas and his daughter and his ex-husband, who we still dealt with. Baby, when I tell you this, baby, when I tell you it was so good seeing the whole gang together, seeing the whole family. This was so, I enjoyed this too series. So I'm reading American Fairytale, American Love Story now. Well, I finished American Fairytale. And I'm going to be reading American Sweetheart. So those probably won't be up until like maybe October, and things like that. And then American Christmas will probably won't be up until December or probably early January. Anyway, so I definitely want to thank you guys for reading. I definitely got to thank Adriana because she did a fabulous job focusing on black and brown LGBT characters, especially ones that that dealt with immigration coming to this country and things like that. Anyway, thank you guys for checking this out. I definitely recommend you check this out, truly, because these are some hot romances. And anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and take care now. Bye.